Oh, hello guys. What's up? Look what the cat dragged in. That's right, it's another fridge compressor with attached condenser coil. Yeah, I dragged this home because I just can't resist taking these things apart when I find them, when I can get them cheap or for free, which I did get this for free. Because the Haunted Hayride people out in the woods are using an old refrigerator for one of the haunts out there, and I know they're going to scrap it afterwards or leave it out there or whatever, so I figured I'd make it a little lighter for them by removing 40 pounds of metal. I think this weighs about 45 pounds, whatever. But, you know, whenever I get one of these things, I just can't resist cutting it apart because I love taking stuff apart like that. And I've been looking for one of these type, like the long type here, because I've never seen what the inside of one of these looks like. I've always done the smaller round ones. So this ought to be interesting. Kind of, when I took it apart, I sort of messed up the relay a little bit because I had to fight to get this thing out. I didn't realize it was attached to the condenser coil. It's kind of stupid, but I guess they have to replace it all in one unit. It's really welded right down there, the whole unit. But yeah, used a tubing cutter to get these tubes off, which wasn't too hard. The hardest part was there was a couple of brackets here that were holding it in. That wasn't too hard to get out. The hardest part was just getting it out from underneath the fridge, because it just didn't want to let go. But anyway, I managed to get it home, get it out, and got it home. So I'm going to cut this open and see what's inside. So I don't know if I'll get it. I don't even know if I'll get it apart today or what, because it's kind of getting late. But I'll film the other half of this video when it's done, when I get it open. I don't know if I'm going to be able to run it because I don't have the starting mechanism, but maybe I can rig something up, but we'll see. Well, here we are the next day, and we're getting our first official snowfall. You can see that. You can see it a little bit. We're supposed to get like a coating to an inch. And we still got a lot of leaves to take care of. Pretty cool. Well, here it is in all its glory. Looks like it's attached to the top on this one. I didn't expect it to be. Usually it's mounted on the bottom with a suspension. It's got the spring there, but looks like it's attached by some springs up here on the top. Doesn't seem seized up or anything at all. It's in pretty good shape. The oil that came out of it was clean. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be able to power it up today. Oh, looks like it sucks oil from right there, maybe. Maybe that's just part of the suspension, but the oil looks pretty darn clean. All this dirt and crap is just from me cutting it open. Yeah, heck of a time getting around it. Use up a whole cutting blade on my angle grinder. Yep, there it is. Alright, we got it all out. Yeah, so one of these wires is for the start windings, the other is for the run windings. So I could probably power this up if I could find a cord. And all I have to do is kind of figure out which one goes to where through trial and error and see if I can get it to go. You can see the start windings in there and the run windings out here. And there's a little cylinder. There's a cylinder head. There's some kind of a accumulator thing, I guess. There's the dirty, rusty old thing it came out of. Okay, so here comes my favorite part. Let's hook it up to electricity and see what happens. Now, since I don't know which wire is which, I'm just going to guess it's either going to sit there and hum and not do anything, or it's going to start, but then it's going to start smoking, so I have to shut it off real quick. So I'm going to do one of those two things. I either have the start winding hooked up or the run winding. So here we go. We are going to plug it in. Oh, okay. That is the run windings that I got, which would make sense because they're striped and that one isn't. So what I gotta do is find a switch, go from here to here, like a push button switch, and like momentarily hit it, and that'll start it. Boy, it's really coming down out here. I haven't seen this much snow in October since like around the year 2000. It's really nice out here. Alright, I got a push button switch here that I found in the junk box here from Old 64 Goat, full of switches and stuff. So it's the only push button switch I could find, so hopefully this will work. And it's all wired in here kind of crappily. If these people out here viewing this video, if you don't know what you're doing, don't try this at home, because it's kind of dangerous. You know, you can get a shock or whatever. All I'm going to do is plug it in and go like that, and it should start it up. By the way, I forgot to mention this thing came out of an old GE fridge, probably from the mid to late 70s. So anyway, here we go. Plug it in. And okay, it's not working. Oh, did it just? Huh. I thought for sure that would work. That's weird. Alright, I'll have to try something else. Okay, we're back. I just realized something. When I ripped this thing out of that fridge out there, there was a capacitor hooked up to the back of the fridge. So I'm thinking this motor needs a capacitor to start, because I hooked it up to the other winding and it moved a little bit like that, but it didn't really want to start up. So this thing definitely needs a capacitor to start. So I don't think we're going to see it run today, but at least we got to hear it hum. So I might do a future video, go out there and grab that thing and that capacitor and see if I can get it to run. But I'm not going to guarantee it. But anyway, I just thought that would be interesting. Kind of a fun thing to do on a snowy day in October. So, thanks for watching. Hope you found it somewhat interesting. Okay, bye.